What I really love about this is the flexibility of it. I know that if I'm not feeling well on a given day, I can choose my method based on what part of me is hurting. Are my arms hurting? I can voice. Am I congested? I can steno. Or if it's who I'm reporting, if I know that there's a client that I have who is so difficult to write for me, I know that I can go in and voice him and I can still produce that record. He is really, really fast. And I know I'm certified at 300 words a minute. I can get him in voice. I believe that in the end, my clients care more about me being there and my skill set, my knowledge base, my vocabulary, my professionalism. These are the things that have them call me, not the fact that I bring a steno machine or the fact that I bring a mask to the table. What they want is me there with the highest skill level possible to provide for them the best record for their case. I started as a court reporter in 1999 in North Carolina, and I practiced for about 5 years in steno. And I started to develop tendinitis, but because North Carolina is a dual-use state, I thought, well, I better go ahead and learn because of the eventuality that might happen with my arms, because I already had a tendinitis diagnosis. So for the next year and a half, so 2004 to 2005, I trained myself how to do voice writing in the mask, and I took the certifications. Sadly, I didn't pass their entry-level test on the first try. I was so nervous about being heard because you can get, well, basically you can get disqualified from their certification test if the proctor can hear you. So in 2005, I had to go back to get the leg of the literary for the CVR, but because I had all the other 3 legs, they allowed me to also take the next level, which is their certificate of merit. The speeds on that at that time were 225 for the literary, 250 for the jury charge, and 300 words per minute, and the Q&A with 95% accuracy. So that day I went in and I took the test and I passed the last leg literary of the CVR, and then I passed all 3 legs of the certificate of merit. So at this point in 2005, I now have the RDR, the highest level certification in steno, and the highest level of certification in voice. And at that point, I just decided, depending on how my arms felt on any given day, that would be how I would decide to practice. I am predominantly a freelance court reporter, but I do provide per diem services to the court system in North Carolina. I have also served for about 3 years as an official, and I also do provide some captioning. But generally speaking, I'm a freelance court reporter, and the answer to your question is there's not much difference. It just depends on what equipment I bring. I'm still going to bring my computer to do real time every day. It just depends on if I feel like bringing my steno machine or if I feel like bringing my voice setup. I still run a backup audio because I believe in backup and redundant systems. My software is still the same. I use Eclipse software. I'm able to use it in steno or on voice, even on the same computer. I just have to set up which system I just choose which system I'm going to use. Then I swear in the witness just like I normally would. I mark exhibits just like I normally would. I read back just like I normally would. And at the end of the day, I sign off and close the computer and I go home and I transcribe just like I normally would. I open my CAT software and I edit.